that time of week again. I'm Chef Nicolas Ganea, and let's jump into it. You remember a couple weeks ago when I did mushroom chips? Look at this. It is a roll-up. So I had this brilliant idea. Let's throw it in one of the dishes this week. Well, not the case. I learned this week that you're supposed to throw more shiitake mushrooms so it comes together and turns into a chip. Because I threw more shiitake mushrooms last time, and I didn't this time. So it turned into this. Anyway, this was better. First I got some lemon verbena, fresh that we grow. And I wanted to get this flavor. It's a very light flavor. So what I did was I got a very light vinegar, such as rice wine, and I boiled it with it, and as I tasted it, I was like, oh wow, it's coming out really nice. So what I did was I just balanced it out because of course the burn, you know, when you get vinegar, like, burn. Then I strained it and it was on point. Then I mixed it in with thinly sliced green beans with then I thinly sliced the watermelon radish, which have you noticed that everything I do is thinly sliced? I just like things sliced. Then I got tamarind and boiled it and strained it, and as you noticed, it kind of defeated the whole purpose of straining it. As I was putting it through the strainer, it was going around the sides. And wait for it, then it was finished with yellowfin tuna that was lightly dressed with the lemon verbena jus with the seaweed paper, which was going to be the mushroom chips. I was very pleased with this dish, and same with my clients. They were just like, wow, man, this looks awesome. Okay, before we talk about this dish, let me say this is the last time I will use pomelo. I just had some leftover of that sauce, and I don't like to throw things out or waste things. So I used it and marinated my chicken thighs, but I added a little, no, I didn't add a little. I added a lot of apple cider, sparkling cider, might I add. And guess what? It made the roasted chicken look sexy! What? Can't you get excited like I can? For the rest of the dish, it had a veggie medley with blanched turnips and collard greens, diced dates, grape tomatoes, which I sauteed, should I mention. Then that marinated leftover sauce, I decided to turn that into a sauce. And what was interesting about it was it actually came together, because usually when you use something acidic with meat, it starts separating and the meat starts to come off it. And when you cook it, it's crap sauce. It came out nice. So I just like, damn, all right, this worked out. I'll just use this on the plate. And I should mention that I reduced the sauce, because when you reduce it, it comes together. Not like usually with the, you know, citrus. My clients were very pleased about this dish as well. And now for my last dish. This one's very simple. I shredded Brussels sprouts and celery root and jicama, but I used the green beans by accident. Without even realizing it, it was too late. When I should have used the Brussels sprouts, but whatever, I went with it. This was also dressed with the lemon verbena jus. I love the jus. If you taste it, you'd be like, damn, this is good. Now this dish had a very fresh feel to it, but when you're eating it, it started to fill you up very fast. And that was because of the starchiness that came from the jicama. Side note, I added in alcapa, which I didn't know at the time that it was actually cucumber, pickles. But I was like, okay, fine, we'll just throw that in there too. And that was when I tasted it, of course. But overall, this was an awesome week. I got some great lessons out of it, and I also got to create some awesome meals for my clients. As always, I'm Chef Nicolas Ganea, and don't forget to click that like button if you like this video. And if you want to follow us on our page, you can click our button on the top corner icon, something like that. And you can just click the like button, and boom! And voila! I am part of your page. Or you can simply follow me on my Instagram to follow my goofy self, of course. Well, you know, because I'm being myself. Alright, as always guys, I'll see you next week. Till then, have a good one. Peace!